Okay, thanks, Trey. So what kind of crowd strike issues were you dealing with? Okay, thanks for that.
Trey, you're about to blow me away. Hey Trey, if you're still there, since you're an IT guy, how can this one computer company screw everybody up?
Okay, I'm back. I had to go see a man about a horse. KI5LET calling Kilo Delta 5 Zulu Golf Kilo. That's Jimmy down in Bosque County. Any copy on Wise County? Well, I didn't hear Jimmy there. I did hear something on Chalk Mountain, just barely. But let's try David in Bluffdale. I got another Erath County station earlier. Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. Any copy on KI5LET, Wise County?
Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango. This is Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. I had you top, but copy is rather light. How do you have me, over?
I think that was David. David, just barely breaking squelch here in Wise County. No copy, but you did break squelch. KI5OS, I'll clear with you. The KI5LET, clear and monitoring.
Okay, top, sounds like things are a little bit light between us at the moment. Have to see how they pick up during the net. So thanks for checking me in early on the early check-in, and listen for you this after the net starts up. Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra.
Well, I should be able to get Richard in Fort Worth, Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India. Good evening, Richard. Any copy on KI5LET, Decatur?
KI5LET, KI5RHI. Yeah, you're a good solid S4 peeking into S5 into South Fort Worth.
Thanks for that. You're a solid S2 here, just a little scratchy, but great copy. KI5LET, clear and monitoring. Anybody else have a signal report for Richard there? That was Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India, Tarrant County.
He was blowing the socks off here in South Fort Worth.
Roger, roger. Thanks for that.
Look like 40 over. You must be close.
Roger, roger. I'm about half a mile south of Crowley Road and Sycamore School Road.
Well, we'll see if I can get one of your neighbors. November 5, Kilo Foxtrot, X-ray. Can you copy KI5LET, Wise County?
November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-ray. You're a solid S9 here in South Fort Worth.
Thanks for that, John. You're a solid S7, very clean and clear. Who else has a signal report for John there? That was November 5, Kilo Fox X-ray.
He was pegging the meter. Every one of the pixels.
Roger, roger.
KI5LET. Okay, good news, everybody. KG5SQJ was having a problem with his internet provider, but AT&T came out and fixed it today. It turned out it was not related to the CrowdStrike issue. It was just a power cycle happened somewhere. They lost power, and they came out and fixed it. So we will have Wayne, November 5, Fox Papa Delta, will be net control tonight out of Peaster in Parker County. And the net logger is Bob, KG5SQJ, out of Anetta South. KI5LET, clear and monitoring. Well, let's see if I can get Walnut Springs tonight. Kilo Delta 5, Hotel Alpha Echo. Any copy on KI5LET, Decatur? Not hearing Tom. How about Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie in Walnut Springs? KI5LET, how copy? There's Wiley. Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. Any copy on KI5LET, Decatur?
KI5LET, WC5WC. I can hear you, but you're right just above the noise. Band conditions are kind of bad.
Yeah, QSB, I didn't hear you at first, but by the end of that, you came up. Any better copy now?
Yep, you came up.
All right, band conditions are up and down. KI5LET, monitoring.
K5 KMS, monitoring.
K5 KMS, that's Ken in Aledo. Yep, you're sounding good, Ken. Anybody else have a copy on Ken there? Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra.
I had a clear copy, but wasn't quick enough to grab the meter.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll say it again. Good evening to everyone. This is K5KMS from Ken in Aledo, Texas.
You are an S8 into South Fort Worth.
Alrighty, I appreciate that S8. Hey, Tom, last weekend I was trying to check in, and we were camping out at Thousand Trails there in Runaway Bay, and I had my HT with my Aero directional antenna, and I could hear you, but as soon as the sun went down, as soon as he's called on Wise County, I was trying to relay through you, and I was not hearing nothing.
Sorry about that, Ken. Just even an HT without just a rubber duck antenna ought to make it over here to Flatbush Airport from Runaway Bay. But anyway, sorry we didn't get it. I think I did. I remember hearing you once or twice, maybe before the net started.
Yeah, it was before the net started, and so I was just waiting for Wise County to pop up. But that's okay. No problem. I saw that where we hit 100 again. So, but all right, no problem. 73s, K5, KMS, waiting on the net.
That was K5 KMS, S1, solid S1, and just a little scratchy here into Wise County. Anybody else have a signal report for Ken just then?
Good signal into North Fort Worth, WD5M.
Where's he at, Tom?
He's in Aledo, Parker County.
I heard him, but it was about a 1 or a 2.
By an S4, S5 here in Johnson County.
Well, thanks for all those good signal reports. K5 KMS.
KD5HIE, WC5WC. Hey, any chance you're going to be over at the Lake Whitney Radio Club meeting tomorrow? Oh, they had their monthly meeting. I was just going to see if you were going to go over there. Me and my cousin, WA500G, are both going to go. I get to go to about 2 meetings a year these days. Yeah, they meet at 10 o'clock at the library, so that's probably going to knock you out. Okay, the next one will be the 3rd Saturday in August. We can definitely take care of that. Yeah, I know my wife did the same thing back years ago on the novice exam. She missed it by 1 question, and the question was a bad question from the FCC. There was a correct answer. We pointed it out to them, and they said she still failed. That's my way to put it. Okay, it's just about time for the net. KD5HIE, WC5WC.
Well,
the frequency's clear, we'll start the net here in about a minute or so. This is November 5 Foxtrot, Papa Delta. All right, nothing heard, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to the Friday night Simplex net here on 146.58. You know, we're here to try to make sure that everybody uses the Simplex frequencies, and you know, I was thinking before the net that there's not any reason why people can't call CQ on these Simplex frequencies, especially. I know a lot of times whenever you have your radio in scan mode and somebody says, well, this is blah, blah, blah listening, and it's kind of hard to pick them up once the scanner stops and you try to go back to them. So anyway, just an idea, which most of the old farts like me already know this, but just throwing that out there. So anyway, this is a directed net, and I'm going to be net control this evening. I'm kind of filling in here for Trey, who I guess got kind of preoccupied with the issues, the computer issues, and so anyway, I was happy to be able to help out this evening. Let's see, we have a couple of things here we'll go through first. Number one, there is a simulcast frequency on 444.925 that's a listen only, and I did notice this evening that signals are quite a ways down. The repeater is not near as strong as what it normally is, so hopefully we can get everybody checked in this evening and be listening for the various relay stations that are out there to help us out. We have net logger that's up and running, and let's see, I think Bob, KG5SQJ, is in the barrel this evening to help us out and make sure everybody gets logged into the net this evening. And let's see, we have the net logger that seems like it's up and running, Bob, so far so good. And want to invite everybody to download, if you haven't already, and you got a computer handy there in the shack while we're doing the net, you can kind of follow along with the check-ins and monitor, you know, their signal and get a kind of idea what your coverage area is and some of the equipment that some of the other folks are running as well. Okay, so the next thing is the YouTube live stream, which is ordinarily running, but since Trey is kind of taking care of business at work, it's probably not going to be available this evening, so just to let you know, heads up on that. We also have a Facebook page that we invite everybody to go over there and join and participate in some of the back and forths that goes on the Facebook page. Okay, we do have a relay protocol. We normally have some relay stations scattered around to kind of help us increase some of the coverage here on 2 meters. There's times when the distant stations may not be able to hear me, or maybe there's a hill or something between me and them and I can't hear them. So that gives us an opportunity to stretch our pattern out a little bit by having these relay stations. So we usually call on them to reach out to the folks that are on the extremities, but a lot of times neither one of us might be able to pick up the station and you can hear it. So we invite you to jump in there, say relay. I will acknowledge you and see if you can't pick up the station call letters and a little bit about where they are and so on and so forth. So let's see, the next thing is that because I'm old and slow, I really appreciate people giving their call letters phonetically. I encourage everybody to do that. It's a good thing to do because S's and P's and T's and C's sometimes gets kind of confusing knowing which one is which. So it not only helps me... Yes, that's what they really did here. Okay, it is as usual. We start off the net with the first-time check-ins, any upgrades, newly licensed operators. Give them the chance to get in front of the line and put their 2 cents in right at the beginning of the net. Okay, and then once we get that cleared up, then we'll open it up county by county. And as usual, I start off in Parker County, and then from Parker County, I usually move over to Palo Pinto, up to Young County, and then swing counterclockwise around, picking up the relay stations as we get into their territory. And so if you have a beam and you want to pinpoint where they are, then you can open up the map here. There is a mapchart.net in the USA, and you can go down to Texas. You can isolate Texas, and you can expand it, blow it up, and then you can kind of click on the counties as we go around to kind of follow us around in the circle. Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we'll look for first-time check-ins or newly licensed operators or new upgrades. Now's your chance to get ahead of the line. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta. We're located in Peaster, Texas, which is just kind of northwest of Weatherford. And the name here is Wayne, as in John, I always say, but for the young guys, it's Wayne Whiskey Alpha Yankee November Echo. So first-time check-ins or newly licensed or upgrades, come now. Okay, do I have any relays? Okay, nothing heard at this end, so the next thing we'll do, of course, as promised, we'll start off with Parker County and take the check-ins in Parker County. So come now, Parker.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
K5, Delta, Charlie.
Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra.
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Alpha.
Bravo 5 Delta, AB.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra, Quebec Juliet.
Kilo India 5 November X-Ray Romeo.
Kilo November 6 Lima Zulu Victor. This is Alpha Bravo 5 Delta, AB.
Confirmed in our log. I got Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo up there in Springtown, and we got Kilo 5 Delta.
Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie.
Kilo 5 Kilo Mike Sierra. Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Alpha. Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet. Kilo Indio 5 November X-Ray Romeo, and Kilo November 6 Lima Zulu Victor. So if missed your call or if you haven't checked in, come now.
Kilo Golf 5 Papa Mike Romeo.
Okay, I've got Kilo Golf 5 Papa Mike Romeo. Any others in Parker County? Okay, nothing heard. Any relays thus far? All right, I might make another note of this. Some of the guys that I've talked to that sometimes have a difficult time here in net control, and they can't figure out exactly what's going in, and they may have missed their county. Maybe if you missed a county or you don't really know where we are in the cycle, I invite you to go ahead and check in anytime that you want. The reason why we do it county by county is to try to keep things in a civilly organized manner Although sometimes when the conditions are rough, we have lots of relays, it becomes unorganized pretty quickly. But at any rate, I wanted to throw that in, so don't feel bad if you check in out of turn. We love to have you and want you to be able to check in this evening. All right, so last call for Parker County before we move on. Okay, nothing heard, so let's move over to Palo Pinto County. Okay, hold her there. I got a double, so we'll have to back up here a little bit. I've got Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Golf Victor, and I don't recognize that call. Have you checked in before? Okay, well, fantastic. Welcome aboard. You got a bodacious signal over here in Peaster. You must be relatively close to me. And what's the name? Okay, sorry about that. Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Golf Bravo. Okay, and what's the name? James, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. What kind of radio are you running? And if you don't mind, go ahead and give us your elevation of the antenna at the base. Okay, so we just logged down there 15 feet. Does that sound reasonable? Okay, James. Well, you're probably wondering, if you don't know, I'll let you know that we do run NetLogger, and NetLogger, we like to keep track of everybody's radio and where they're located and that sort of thing, so that everybody else can kind of keep track of where our check-ins are located. Anyway, welcome aboard. Glad to have you this evening. All right, the next station that I've got is Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-Ray, and then I had a double, and then I got, well, let's see, it looks like, James, I had you down there at the end, too, so maybe there's a mix-up on my behalf. Okay, so there was a Kilo India 5 Tango, and I'm not real sure, but it may be Lima Golf, is that correct? That's what I get for guessing. I'm always wrong when I guess. All right, well, glad to have you to join in this evening. And, of course, James, I got your call again here, so maybe that's where the double came in. Did anybody else that I missed in Palo Pinto come now? Okay, do you have any relays for Palo Pinto? All right, let's move up to Young County and see if our Young County is here. Good evening, Jerry. Did you bring any friends with you? Okay. Well, maybe they'll check in a little bit later. I imagine that computer glitch that we had today probably kept some of them working a little bit longer than normal, and I know it's a long week for our NV5P. Anyway, let's move over. If there's not anybody else, let's pick up Stevens County. Who's in Stevens like to check in? Okay, pretty weak copy. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Foxtrot, and what was the last letter? any chance, Jerry, did you copy that? Okay, Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Fox Victor, QSL. Okay, fantastic. All right, any others from Stevens? All right, nothing heard. Let's go way out and let's see if we can pick up the normal west counties of Shackelford, Taylor, and Nolan. Shackelford, Taylor, and Nolan. Come now. Good evening, Mike. Did you get your amplifier hooked up? Okay, fantastic. Well, you're going from an S1 to 20 over, so band conditions are kind of in and out this evening. All right, any other check-ins from those western counties, Taylor, Nolan, Shackelford? Nothing heard. While we're there, if there's anybody in Fisher or Jones or out further west, now's your chance to get in. N5 FPD. Okay, I heard something. Do we have any relays before I move on? All right, no relays heard, so let's go over to Eastland County. Let's see if we can pick up some Eastland County check-ins this evening. Okay, I've got Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform, good strong signal. There's another station in there that had a good signal, but the audio was a little bit low. Can you come one more time, please? Okay, Sean, Q5 copied that time. Whiskey, Whiskey 5, Juliet, Delta. Any others in Eastland? Okay, I may ask one of you gentlemen to help us out and give a shout out since I think Mike is not over in that neck of the woods this evening. But before I do so, let me reach out to Comanche. Let's see if I can pick up our standard check-ins out of Comanche. Well, welcome, Winston. I can always count on you to be there. Sure do appreciate it. So any other Comanche? Okay, nothing heard. So Cam, you want to give a shout out and see if you can pick anybody up that's a little bit further away that might not be able to hear me? I appreciate it, Cam. And I did hear another station in there in between all that, and I think it was Kilo 5 Romeo Golf Whiskey. Is that correct? Okay, fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and get them in the log then. And so what we've got is, let's see, the other one would be Kilo Juliet 5 November Oscar X-Ray and Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. And I'm thinking that there's another station in there, so and I think it's Kilo 5 Romeo Golf Whiskey, but I need confirmation before we move on. Go. Okay, fantastic. I appreciate the help with that one. So that's great. So we got Kilo 5 Romeo Golf Whiskey in there. Okay, let's see. Let's try ERAF County. Anybody in ERAF, come now.
This is Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar in beautiful Bluffdale, Texas. Hello, Wayne.
Well, good afternoon, Victor. Good to hear you this evening. Got a good signal here in the Feaster as always. Did you bring along friends tonight?
Well, I hope so. I hope HTH and K5iOS is in there, but time will tell.
All right. Anybody else in ERAF? Now's your turn.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra.
Great to hear you, David. KI5 Oscar Sierra. Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. Any others? Okay, ERAF County. Anybody in ERAF County want to check into the North Central Texas 2 meter? Come now. All right, nothing heard. So let's move to Hood County. We'll pick up Hood County, and I'll give her a shot at Somerville, and then we'll see if we can't call on our friend Wiley down there to see if he can reach out to some of those that I might not be able to hear, may not be able to hear me. So let's go over to Hood County and pick up anybody there. Go ahead.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor. Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec.
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey.
Okay, let me get these down here. I know that there's at least one that I missed, maybe two I may need some help on. So I've got Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, good signal. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox, Kilo 5 Lima Quebec, Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey, and Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. And I know there was two stations. One was a Kilo Golf 5, but your audio was a little light, so please try her again. Okay, I've got Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Kilo X-Ray. That's portable, right? All right, fantastic. Good deal. Now, I know there's another one in there, so let's try her one more time. Okay, there's a lot of J's in there, or else I'm stuttering. That Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Juliet Juliet. let's see, looks like that Bob has saved the day for me. He's got you in here, Nick, so we appreciate you checking in this evening. Any other hood? Good to hear you tonight, George. You keep that up, saying your name out there, and my golly, I might remember it. Kilo Fox 5, Quebec Echo Zulu, and your signal's really strong tonight. It's a good signal tonight coming in here. Any others from Hood County?
KG5SQJ with a comment.
Relay. Okay, go ahead, Bob.
Thank you, Wayne. This is KG5SQJ. For what it's worth, it's Tiffany bailing us out there, not me. KG5SQJ back to net.
Well, I guess my hat's off to Tiffany and to you, so appreciate y'all working in conjunction and getting this thing done. Okay, now there was another relay in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Wayne, Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Quebec Victor. Mark was trying to check in Hood County there.
Okay, Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Quebec Victor. All right, good deal. Appreciate you checking in there, Mark. I guess my ears weren't open and I didn't hear you, but good to have you, and appreciate the relay there. All right, any other stations in Hood County before we move on? Okay, so the next thing we'll try is Somerville County. Now's your turn.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Whiskey 5, Kilo, Bravo Tango.
Okay, I've got Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta, and Whiskey 5, Kilo, Bravo Tango. Welcome aboard. Anybody else in Somerville? Any relays thus far? All right, let me see if I can't call on our friend down there, Wiley. Are you available to make a few calls down there in your neck of the woods?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, go ahead and run them and do it slowly so I can catch on.
Roger. Well, this is WC5WC, assisting net control for the North Central Texas Simplex net. The first county we'll call is my county, Bosque County. Okay, I have AI5AI. Don, good to hear you. KD5HAE Tom. Is there anybody else in Bosque County that'd like to check in? Okay, next county up will be Hill County. Hello, Hill County. Okay, I have Whiskey X-Ray 5, Charlie Tango Charlie, Chris. Anybody else in Hill County? I'll get it out in a minute. Okay, we're going to stretch out a little bit. Let's see if we can get into Limestone, Freestone, Anderson, and Leon counties tonight.
Kilo India 5, Yankee India Golf, John in Springfield.
Okay, KI5Y, is it II? I couldn't remember. You dropped out on me. KI5 Yankee India. You copy? Oh, band conditions are not real good going to the east. We'll try one more time. Limestone, Freestone, Anderson County. Anybody here on this station?
Kilo India 5, India Golf.
Okay, go ahead, relay. Okay, KB5DBK. Okay, KI5 Yankee. Still missed the last two. Okay, I got it that time. KI5YIG. Conditions are really poor tonight. Anybody else? Okay, was that KB5DBK? Okay, W5KFX. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, moving on down to the south, McLennan County. Good evening, Brady, W5AWW. Anybody else in McLennan County?
Whiskey 5, Mike, Golf, Mike, Mobile, Grand Prairie.
Oh, I'm going to need a relay on that. Okay, all I got was Whiskey 5, Mike. Try it again. Well, no copy on that one. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to Coryell and Hamilton counties. Nothing heard. Okay, N5 FPD, WC5WC. You ready for me to repeat these?
Let me see if I got them, and then I'll check them off, and you can concur. If I've got Alpha India 5, Alpha India. I've got Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Alpha Echo, Whiskey X-Ray 5 Charlie Tango Charlie, Kilo India 5 Yankee India Golf, and Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray, and Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Whiskey.
That completes the list, and somebody else was in there, so try again. Ah, okay. KD5ZGK. Good to hear you on. Great. Glad to hear that. Wayne, did you copy that?
Yeah, but I didn't. I got the G's and D's and K's. Can you give that to me again?
I believe it's a Kenwood TMG 707. Is that correct? Okay. Well, if you need some help, yell. And he's got a vertical about 30 foot.
Okay, so what was his call letter, Wiley? I did miss that.
Kilo Delta 5, Zulu Golf, Kilo.
Okay, fantastic. Kilo Delta 5 Zulu Golf Kilo. He's got a Kenwood 707 and a 30-foot high vertical. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, did you copy that? Okay. It's over to you now, Wayne. I'm done.
Okay, thanks so much, Wally. Appreciate you reaching out. That's some area that gives us quite a bit of coverage, and that's one of my weak spots here. All right, let's bring her a little bit closer to home. See if I can pick up people over in Johnson County. So, Johnson County, come now.
Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Alpha X-Ray.
Kilo 5 Charlie Papa Echo, Johnson County.
Whiskey India 5 Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Charlie Papa Alpha.
Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Alpha X-Ray, and then I need a relay on the other station, but I got Whiskey India 5 Mike Romeo Whiskey. Can you help me out there, Mike?
Roger, roger. Other stations, come back again with your calls here. I'm assisting Ned tonight.
Kilo 0 Charlie Papa Alpha.
We got Kilo 0 Charlie Alpha Papa.
Kilo 0 Charlie Papa Alpha, K0 CPA.
I'm sorry, that's CPA, Charlie Papa Alpha. Anybody else? Looks like that's all we got here out of Johnson County right now. WI5 MRW. Back to you, Ned.
Okay, fantastic. Appreciate it. So, yeah, so the other station there was Kilo 0. Is that right? Kilo 0 Charlie Papa Alpha?
Roger, roger.
All right, good deal.
I got one more Johnson County for you if you hang on just 1 second.
Guess we're just going to move on up to Tarrant County and see if we got any check-ins from Tarrant this evening.
Relay, we got one more for Johnson County. Just a second, they're coming back.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike.
Whiskey 5 Papa Uniform Golf.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Delta Lima Foxtrot.
Okay, hold her there. Okay, I've got Kilo India 5, and then it was I copied Lima Echo, but I know there's a letter missing in there. Would you please do it again?
Roger that. It's Kilo India 5 Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Okay, you got a good signal, but there was a couple of doubles in there, so I missed you. But you definitely got a good signal here in the Feaster. And, of course, I got Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. Good to have you aboard there, David. And there was another station with a Tango uniform in the call. Try her one more time. Okay, do I have any relays for the Tango uniform suffix?
Did y'all get the Whiskey 5 Papa Uniform Golf station there?
Okay, I've got Whiskey 5 Papa Uniform Golf, QSL.
That's it, yes, sir.
Okay, I need a relay for confirmation of that Papa Uniform Golf. Okay, looks like we got Whiskey 5 Papa Uniform Golf in the logbook. The next station that I heard was Kilo Fox 5 Delta Lima Foxtrot. Any other Tarrant counties that we might have missed?
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Romeo Hotel India.
November 5 Uniform Bravo.
So Juliet 5 Alpha Uniform Hotel.
Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango.
Alpha Uniform Hotel.
Okay, there's a double there, so try the Alpha Uniform Hotel. Try it one more time.
Kilo India 5.
Okay, I got it. Kilo India 5, Alpha Uniform Hotel. All right, any others from Tarrant County?
November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Romeo Hotel, India.
Okay, this is going to be pretty rough. I did copy the November 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray. Is there any other stations? I know that that Trey is out. What's your situation, David? Are you on the tower over there tonight?
Yep, I'm on the tower. You want me to give a few hollers?
Or if you don't mind, it sure would pull me out of this bind I'm in.
All right, helping net control tonight for the North Texas Simplex net. This is WD5M. We've got a few stations doubling out there. Let's try this again. If you haven't been recognized by net control, let's keep your call sign slowly, and we'll see if we can get you in the log. This is WD5M. Go ahead.
What county?
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Tango.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Romeo Hotel, India.
County.
Tarrant.
November 5, Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
All right, let's hold it there for a second. And this is for Tarrant County. I've got copied Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Tango, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Romeo Hotel India, November 5, Uniform Bravo, Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike, and Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango. Any others for Tarrant County? All right, Wayne, that's what I'm copying. Did you copy those five? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 call signs. WD5 now.
Oh, I got really confused there, David. I've got, let's see, we got the November 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray, and then Kilo Juliet 5 Fox Lima Tango, which is had a really good signal here, and Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango, November 5 Uniform Bravo, and I've got, I think I read my writing here, it's the Alpha Charlie 5 Juliet Tango, is that right?
I did not hear the Alpha Charlie. I only heard 5 call signs. Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Lima Tango, KJ5 FLT, Kilo Foxtrot 5 Romeo Hotel India, November 5 Uniform Bravo, Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike, Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango. That's the 5 that I heard. And there were others before that I thought you had copied.
Okay, so the only one there that we got in question at the present is Alpha Charlie 5 Juliet Tango. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, what I heard was Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango. Did I miswrite it down? Is it Alpha Charlie 5 Juliet Tango? Is it Alpha Echo or Alpha Charlie 5?
Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango, Jeffrey in Fort Worth.
Yeah, it was Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango, Jeffrey in Fort Worth. Copy?
Okay, all right. I think we got it that time. Yeah, the E and the C got me messed up. Okay, good deal. All right. I don't think Romy is here tonight. He hasn't checked in yet, so I'm assuming he's not here. David, you probably have about as good of a perch there as anybody else. You want to reach out to one of those other counties to the east?
We'll give it a shot. This is WD5M, again, assisting net control for the North Texas Simplex net. We're going to go further east into Dallas County. Any Dallas County check-ins tonight for the Simplex net. This is WD5M.
November 1, Delta Victor Mike.
Kilo India 5, Zulu Uniform Alpha.
Kilo Charlie 2, Mike Charlie Bravo.
Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray.
All right, I picked up 5 from Dallas. November 1, Delta Victor Mike, Kilo India 5 Zulu Uniform Alpha, Kilo Charlie 2 Mike Charlie Bravo, and Whiskey 5 Tango X-ray. Anyone else from Dallas?
November 3 Papa Delta Papa, are you still there?
Comment.
All right, I copied Kilo 5 Tango Charlie Juliet, and there was a comment. Go ahead, comment.
KB5RM. I'm curious to know if they picked up Whiskey 5 Mike Golf Mike Mobile in Mansfield. He called 3 or 4 times, and I never did hear whether they copied him.
Yeah, I heard Fred earlier too. Fred, are you still on the frequency? We'll get you in the log. W5MGM, WD5M. I don't hear Fred now. I know he was mobile. He may have be working tonight. Again, we picked up Kilo 5 Tango Charlie Juliet. Anybody else to the east of Dallas? Carrollton? Any of the other cities out to the east?
Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel Robert Richardson.
All right, I copied an Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. I think there was also a ULIS station in there. Is a ULIS station? All right, we copied Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf. Anyone else? All right, I'm not hearing anyone else. Wayne, did you pick up a couple that I heard there, WD5M?
Well, I tell you, David, you talk faster than I can write, so I need some clarification. Let me run the last ones, the ones that I have copied down here, and make sure we get them in, and then we can swing back around and fill in the blanks if I missed it. It's Whiskey 5 Tango X-ray. Had a good signal here, so I was able to copy him. I've got November 1 Delta Victor Mike, and I believe it was a Kilo India 5 Uniform Victor Alpha. Can I get confirmation on that?
The Kilo India 5 that I've got is Zulu Uniform Alpha. Kilo India 5 Zulu Uniform Alpha is what I've got.
Okay, it's Kilo India 5 Zulu Uniform Alpha, correct?
QSL.
Okay, KI5ZUA. And then there was, I think it was a Kilo Charlie 2. Is that Mike Charlie Bravo?
QSL.
Okay, and then I've got Kilo 5 Tango Charlie Juliet, Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. Pretty bad when I can't tell if it's an H or a W. Okay, that's Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. I've got Kilo 2 Romeo Oscar Golf. And did we get confirmation on Fred over there at W5MGM?
I did not hear Fred come back. And I think while you were reading off there was one more station. Is there one more station trying to check in? Guess not. I thought I heard another one. But you've got all the ones that I've got, Wayne. And Fred was not there when we called him.
Okay, thank you so much, David. We're kind of shooting blind tonight. Romy's gone, and Trey is trying to earn a living. So appreciate that help that you can give us over in those far stretch counties where I just can't copy very well. All right, before we move on, did we have anybody else that had any relays?
Okay, I've got one more, Wayne. November 3, I believe it was November 3, Kilo Delta Papa, is that correct? Well, he must not be hearing me. I heard a good signal from a November 3 Kilo, I believe it was Kilo Delta Papa, is that correct?
Yeah, there was a November 3 Papa Delta Papa.
Okay, there was another relay, November 3 Alpha Delta Papa. Papa, is that what you copied? The relay station, give her another try. What was the November 3 station?
Yes, there was a November 3 Papa Delta Papa.
Okay, let me see if I got it. November 3 Papa Delta Papa, QSL?
QSL KI5ZUA.
Okay, so November 3 Papa Delta Papa. Could you copy him good enough to know where he's located?
Yeah, he's coming back to me as November 3 Kilo Delta Papa. Kilo Delta Papa is what he's saying now.
Okay, so he's not copying you very well, David. Is that right?
Wayne, there's also Whiskey 5 Mike Golf Mike checking in now. Again, he's mobile up at 635.
Okay, Whiskey 5, what was that?
It's Fred, Whiskey 5 Mike Golf Mike. He's over at 635.
Okay, so we got confirmation on Fred, Whiskey 5 Mike Golf Mike. And did we confirm that it was November 3 Kilo Delta Papa?
Yes, he's saying Roger on the Kilo Delta Papa. November 3 Kilo Delta Papa.
Okay, fantastic. That's good. All right, so I think let's get a little bit closer to home, and let's try and see if we can pick up some stations in Wise County, and then we'll let Top run the counties up north. So Wise County, come now.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India.
Okay, I've got Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango, Kilo Juliet 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot, and Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India. Any other Wise County? Okay, Gary, I guess I wrote that down as Kilo India 5, right? I'm sorry for that mistake. My head is not working really quick this evening, and I'm getting things mixed up here. So, at any rate, good to have you aboard this evening. And I see, Top, where you want to pick up the ball and see if you can pick up a few stations in your part.
Okay, thanks, Wayne. And hey, by the way, you're doing a great job tonight under strange conditions, so no problem at all. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We'll look for additional check-ins from my home base here in central Wise County. Let's go out west first. Jack County check-ins. Anybody in Jack County, please come now. How about Jack or any other Young County stations? Your turn. Come now. Okay, let's reach northwest. We've had Wichita County check-ins. Looking for Wichita, Archer, or Clay County check-ins. Please come now. Okay, I got Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel. I'll wait for that to show up on NetLogger here. I'll see where you are. Any other Archer County, Wichita County, or Clay County stations? Oh, that was the Jack County station, Stephen. That's thanks for checking in from Jack County. Bryson, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel, you're in the log. And any other Young, Jack, Archer, Wichita, or Clay County stations, come now. Go ahead, relay. Okay, we got a relay from Jerry and Graham, KF5VBL. This is Kilo India 5, Victor Hotel Charlie. That's Mike and Olney. Is that correct, Jerry? Okay, we'll put him in the log. Kilo India 5, Victor Hotel Charlie. All right, KI5LET, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any other Wise County or Montague County check-ins tonight? Nothing heard in Wise or Montague. Let's go east. Denton County check-ins. Please come now. Okay, that was Kilo 5, Bravo, Yankee X-ray. Sounds like he's next door here, booming into Wise County. Any other Denton or Cook County check-ins, please come now. All right, we're looking for James in Grayson County. Let's see if I can get to Grayson County. Kilo India 5, Delta, Quebec. Kilo India 5, Delta, Quebec. Any copy on KI5LET? Any other Grayson County, Fannin County, Collin County, Hunt County, or Denton County check-ins? Please come now.
November 5, India, Kilo, Delta,
2 kilowatt India, I'll do back.
Okay, I got a great copy on November 5, India, Kilo, Delta. And good signal into Wise County. And I heard somebody else there. Anybody else hear any other relays for the counties I've been calling? Somebody's breaking my squelch there. I need a relay.
Top, it was Kilo Echo 5, Victor X-Ray Zulu.
Thanks, David. Kilo Echo 5, Victor X-Ray Zulu. Thanks for your patience. We got you in from Collin County in McKinney. Any other stations in range of this Wise County station? Would you like to check in tonight? Please come now. Somebody broke squelch there. I'm going to need a relay. This is KI5LET, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We're looking for additional check-ins from near Wise County. So if you're north or west or east of Wise County, I'd like to check into the net tonight. Come now. Okay, Wayne, I think that's all the ones I'm going to be able to get tonight, but it sounds like there's some more people waiting to check in, so I'll pass it back to you, KI5LET, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Top. Yeah, conditions are pretty strange this evening, but appreciate your help as always, and I did pick up another station, a couple of other stations in the mix of all that. I've got Kilo India 5 India Papa Hotel, and Kilo Alpha 5 Papa Quebec Kilo. So let's see, that last one rings a bell. You're over in Palo Pinto County, right? Chris, I thought you were parked underneath my antenna. Okay, you're full bore here into Peaster, so doing a good job. And I want to get confirmation on the Kilo India 5 India Papa Hotel. Can I do that? I'm going to go ahead and take the India Papa Hotel. Conditions are in and out, but I copied him Q5 whenever he was up, so we'll keep him in the log. All right, so we're going to make at this time, we're going to make a general call. Any stations that can hear this station and want to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. This is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta, and we're located in Peaster, Texas. So if you want to check in, this is your opportunity.
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie.
Certain Q5 here, certainly Q5. Anybody else?
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie.
Okay, Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. And I think there was another one that was trailing you there.
K5WXY, Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie. I think you missed Ellis County.
Okay, I think that's Gary. Kilo India, I'm sorry. We got Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf, and Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. Any others?
Relay.
Okay, go relay. Okay, well, it's up and down, and I copied you in there, but I got the Kilo India 5, but give me the suffix again.
I'll take it back. DQ, Kilo India 5, Delta, Quebec. That's back.
Okay, I got something Kilo India 5 Delta Quebec, but I didn't catch it. Do I have any relays?
Grayson County, Kilo India 5, Delta, Quebec.
Okay, Grayson County, I got that, but I can't get your suffix. Try it one more time. Maybe give it to me 2 or 3 times, and I'll catch it. Kilo India 5, and then it's a Delta Quebec's what I got, but there's a letter missing.
Line 80. I'm on line 80. Line 80.
Okay, I just now saw that. Thank you very much. It's, I guess for an old man, there are just too many things to juggle here this evening. Appreciate you checking in up there from Sherman. Yeah, well, I spent many, many years up in Sherman, familiar with that part of the country very well. Okay, any other late check-ins? Come now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Okay, I got two. I got Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike and Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee. Very good. Any others?
Alpha India 5, Papa India, Fort Worth.
Okay, I've got Alpha India 5 Papa India. And I've got, let's see, I missed the prefix, but I got the X-Ray Yankee Oscar. Try her one more time.
Relay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's November 5, X-Ray Yankee Oscar.
Okay, you're in and out. I still missed that very first part of it.
It's November 5, X-Ray Yankee Oscar. I believe he's in Navarro County.
Okay, so I've got November 5, X-Ray Yankee Oscar. Very good. Appreciate that. Looks like our net logging people are doing an excellent job. So Tiffany and Bob, way to go. All right. One more last call before we get into the next segment. All right, if you haven't checked into the 2-meter Simplex net, now's your chance.
Whiskey 5, Sierra Delta, W5BS,
Okay, I know there's a station in there, but I'm not going to be able to pull you out. Anybody relay?
Relay.
Yeah, it's Van Zant County.
W5BSD, Van Zant County.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. I think that was Wiley. W5 Bravo Sierra Delta. Got you in the log. Anybody else?
NG5M.
Comment.
Okay, comment, go.
Did you pick up Gary Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee out of Waxahachie?
Okay, I heard you say something about Whiskey X-Ray and Waxahachie. What was the comment?
Did you pick up Gary Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee?
He got me.
Yes, we got, let's see. Yes, he is in the log, and but I did hear him as well. Okay, so any other stations before we go into the next segment? Come now.
Relay.
Go ahead, David.
Was there a November Golf 5 November out of Ellis? I didn't hear him come back, but I did hear a November Golf 5 November, I believe, in NG5N. Are you trying to check in?
There's November Golf 5 November, Paris, Texas.
November Golf 5 November, he says Paris, Texas. Is that correct?
Paris.
Paris, Texas. I'm just north of Ennis a little bit, over in Ellis County. Roger.
Oh, Ferris, Texas. Ferris, Texas. Yeah, November Golf 5 November. November Golf 5 November. That's the call sign, WD5M.
Okay, thank you very much, David. That's what we got, November Golf 5 November. All right, so since we had another check-in, let's try it one more time. We'll keep trying it until they get them all. Okay, have any relays? Okay, so we'll do one more last call, but let's go ahead and do the next segment, which if you heard a station and you'd like to give them a call or make a general call for signal reports, give me your call letters. I'll put you on the list, and we'll let her rip.
WC5WC.
Okay, I've got WC5WC and WW5JD. Any others on the list to make calls?
Kilo India 5, Zulu Uniform Alpha.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Tango.
Okay, I've got Kilo Alpha 5, Papa, Quebec Kilo, and then a Kilo Juliet 5, Papa something, but I missed the last part. Come again.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Tango.
Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Lima Tango, is that correct?
Roger, roger.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, let's hold her there, and Wiley, go ahead and make your calls.
KD5ZGK, WC5WC. KD5ZGK, WC5WC.
Okay, he's calling Kilo 5 ZG, I think it's ZGK, and that's Wiley down in Bosque County.
Okay, Jimmy's probably already off. He's probably working tomorrow. Okay, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Wiley. Yeah, I understand, Chris. It's sometimes the P's and G's and Z's and all that gets kind of confusing. So love the phonetics. Sometimes I can't think of them, but yeah, it makes life a lot easier. All right, Sean, you're next. WW5JD, take her away. Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey. Are you still with us? Okay, November 5, Kilo Fox X-Ray. Are you still on frequency? Nothing heard, Sean. Okay, well, I appreciate all of you and that's checked in tonight and then helped make the net as much fun as it is. So, Chris, I think you're up next. Go for it. Okay, VBL, KF5 VBL, are you still there? And I think everybody turned into a pumpkin here. It's after 9 o'clock, Chris. All right, next one is Kilo Juliet 5 Fox Lima Tango. Your turn.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to make a general call out and get a signal report from anybody.
S3 indicator.
Are they still taking check-in? Kilo Victor 5, Delta Alpha November?
Okay, so did you get the signal report? You're only about an S1 here, sometimes fluctuating up a little bit more here in Peaster. Did you get all the people come back to you and get some signal reports?
Roger, Roger. I just heard yours and Top's, but thank y'all very much for the signal reports. KJ5 FLT back to net.
Okay, fantastic. All right, is there any other stations that'd like to reach out, make a call to somebody, or get a signal report?
KB5AKO.
Okay, go ahead, Victor.
Take the Wayne. KI5OS, KB5AKO. Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra, KB5AKO. Yeah, no contact. Back to net, KB5AKO.
Okay, Victor. Well, you both had a great signal here, and you're close enough that I guess David has called it an evening as well. Okay, anybody else wanting to make a call before we do a last call?
KI5LET.
Okay, Top, get in there.
All right, I'm going to try the two longest distance stations I heard tonight. Whiskey 5 Bravo, Sierra Delta. Kevin, 111 miles into Rusk, Van Zant County. Any copy on KI5LET, Decatur? Okay, strike one, and then Sean was up and down, but he was real strong a minute ago. Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta, 96 miles to Cisco. Any copy on KI5LET, Decatur? Okay, I think that was Sean coming back. I just barely got him, but I got him, and he was real strong a while ago. A lot of QSB tonight. KI5LET, back to net. Thanks, Wayne.
Okay, Top. Well, yeah, Sean is, you know, he goes from about an S5 to 40 over, so that's kind of the way the conditions are, and the fades are pretty fast, so you got to catch them while you can. All right, so any other stations want to make a call?
KI5 is a UA.
Okay, Gary, go ahead.
I've got you in Decatur.
Well, you got a good signal here in Peaster too, Gary. You're fluctuating between 20 and 40 over, so it's good signal this evening. Okay, well, you're welcome, and I do appreciate everybody joining in tonight and helping us out with the relays and so on and so forth. Before we close the net, I'm going to make a last call. If there's anybody that can hear this station, would like to check in before we close the net. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. So if you'd like to check in and haven't done so, come now.
Kilo Victor 5, Delta Alpha November.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Okay, I've got a Kilo Victor 5 and an Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima. So the Kilo Victor 5, give me your suffix, please.
Suffix is my name. It's Dan. Delta Alpha November, Dan in Arlington.
Well, I tell you, it is really, really tough. You were strong for a second, and now you're back down Try her one more time.
Relay.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, that's Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. That's Dan in Arlington.
On time. 5 Delta Alpha.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, David. He was up and down. I mean, when he was up, it was good, and then, but you know how the band conditions are sometimes. Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, great signal here into Peaster. Do we have any other late check-ins? Okay, do I have any relays for late check-ins? Okay, I think I copied a November 5 and then Oscar Quebec Kilowatt, is that right? Yeah, QSL, November 5 Sierra Quebec Kilo. And where are you located? No, I'm in Peaster, Texas. We're just a little bit north of Weatherford, Texas. And my goodness, that's quite a jump. November 5 Sierra Quebec Kilo, 25 miles from Lubbock. Well, wait a minute. You said, is it 75 miles east of Lubbock? Is that right? Okay, Brett, we got you in the log. Your signal went south, and I didn't copy the last transmission, but we got you in the log, and certainly do appreciate you checking in this evening. So one more time, last call. Get your call signed in now. Okay, do I have any relays? Okay, nothing heard, so with that, I'm going to close the net this evening. Again, I appreciate everyone that participated, all the check-ins. It was kind of rough there for a while, but it was a lot of fun pulling everybody out, and I appreciate all the help from the relays, the designated relays, and the ones that volunteered to give us a helping hand this evening. And a special thanks to Tiffany, and I guess Tiffany and Bob are running dual shifts, so that's great to have everybody working together as a team to get this thing going this evening. Anyway, we appreciate it very much. Look forward to doing it the next time, and I hope you all have a good evening and a great weekend coming up. This is November 5 Foxtrot, Papa Delta, Peaster, Texas, closing the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex depth for this evening. Yes, sir, go. Okay, we'll go ahead and give him a call. It's November 5 Sierra Quebec Kilo, and I wrote down that he's 75 miles east of Lubbock, but I'm not real sure if that's correct or not. I don't know if I heard that right, but go ahead and give him a call if you'd like. Yes, sir. Okay, no problem whatsoever, Chris, and I appreciate you checking in and getting your rig back up full bore again. It's good to know that we got some attendance from over in the Palo Pinto area. yeah, it's a lot of fun, and sometimes it gets challenging, but I think that's maybe what makes it fun. So anyway, have a good evening. Well, you're pretty strong in here again, Mike. So I guess you got the amplifier going, and you got everything tweaked up going this way. Did you hear the station that was east of Lubbock? Well, you're doing a super good job into here this evening, and I appreciate you always checking in and being there. It's good to know that we've got some participation out in the west counties, and it was fun getting the station in from the Lubbock area too, because that's you know, I spent a lot of time up there back in the day. Well, that's good. That's good. I've got the preamp on, so it's a little distorted. I normally don't run the preamp, but sometimes I think it just makes the signals louder so that I can hear better. But my hearing is not all that great. But I think what it is there's a delay, Mike, between the time that I hear something and that my brain registered it, and sometimes there's a memory loss between times. Well, I like to say misery loves company, and so I hate that you're having that problem, but I hate it even more that I am. Well, the strongest signals you got, maybe somebody else would like to holler at you. We'll catch you tomorrow on 75, Mike, KE5YF N5FPD.
N5FPD, this is KG5SQJ.
Go ahead, Bob.
Thank you, Wayne. This is KG5SQJ. Back up on the 10th check-in, Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Golf Bravo. James was a new check-in tonight. I got the antenna at 15 feet, but I did not get the radio or the type of antenna. Did you by any chance write that down?
I did. Yeah, James, but now the problem is that that's been a long time ago, and I'm trying to figure out what I wrote down, but I want to say, let's see, it was, what is in Sierra Tango 7400? Anyway, it's at 15 feet was his antenna, but I wouldn't, my scribbling here it's been too long, Bob.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that happens to. All right. Well, we'll leave it a Sierra Tango 7400 and a question at 15 feet, and maybe he'll check in next week and we'll get it fixed.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, I think there was a little bit of a confusion during that period of time because I copied his call.